Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, where things are going well. Yeah, we're in another bad tide, which is fine. This is all clear up here now, and I'm trying to remove these trees that are here. That one can stay. These are only on like 4% health, so I'm trying to get rid of them. However, I realised I messed up a bit. There we go. Okay. I want to get rid of them, and then I went and removed the path so that no beavers can get to them. So yeah, cool. Okay, you do that. We want to blow up this area here and get this all figured out and sorted out here, which we should be able to do now. Now 600 sites, we've got loads of sites, so that's fine. If I was to blow out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6 like this, yes, and then get rid of that one there. That should give us a 5 by 5 path for the bad tide to come out. We could make it a 6 by... Well, we couldn't because of that edge there, so... That'd be a 5 by 5. I don't think that's enough. I don't think 5 by 5 is enough for the moment to re-divert the bad tide, but we will see. We will see how it goes. We will see how this works here. We've got these things built here. Water's not a problem. Food is. Food is a serious problem, so I don't really know what to do here. Speaking of food, let's get rid of this farmhouse here and this farmhouse here, and let's replace them up here. So I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to face it that way. Seems a little strange, I know, but it's fine. I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to flip it. Oh, wrong bum. Flip it that way so it can reach a little bit further this way. Oop, like that. And we'll put a little path in there. This area up here is dead land. It can't be planted on, so it makes sense to move the crops to up there. Mr. Morkey pointed that out in the last episode. Thank you very much for that. So we can move it up there. So that'll be much better for us. We can then plant cassava in there. No, not cassava. Kohlrabi. There. And in there. So this one is 2 plots. So 2 plots at the top there. So we lose 2 and we gain 4. So this one makes sense. This one makes a lot more sense. So we'll do that. That should be easy enough done. Are you 2 empty now? Yes, you 2 are empty. So let's get rid of you. And I want to put in some more hydroponic farms up there. Let's increase that so they pick up all that. Let's put the hydroponic farms up here. 2, and I'm going to set them to be a lower priority. So go and build other things if you have other things to build. Go and build those instead. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, food is a little bit of a concern. We are still dealing with the mushrooms and things like that shouldn't be a terrible problem, but yeah. This here as well, I should probably move this. It was again mentioned, I think Mr. Morkey mentioned about we should put a second wheel in and move the thing. I was kind of thinking about running the other side of things and doing stuff the other side of it. But what I might do is I might get rid of the sites here and put them in here, because there is a 4 gap here. 2, 3, 4. So we can put the things down. They can run off this wheel. The wheel doesn't supply enough to do that, but we can build a second wheel and plug that in as well. So yeah, we want. Obviously, this is not a permanent thing. This is nothing. It just this will then free up 4 beavers down here, and these 4 beavers aren't producing enough power to run these at full speed anyway. We'd have to move the storages, which is a little bit of a pain, but that's okay. We've got space over here to put them in, so let's do that. Let's get rid of these. Very, very sorry, but let's get rid of those. Let's put in a explosive factory. Let's put in a metal factory. We've got space for one more on the end as well. That'll be fine. Let's get ourselves some storages. So we want to get a large warehouse. I'm going to put it there, and then I'm going to put an industrial one there, and this is going to be for iron, and this is going to be for explosives. We'll run like that. And then we'll get rid of all this over here. So demolish all of those and those. It's a long way for the scrap to come, so we might have to have a better scrap storage. So let's leave that one there. That's fine. And what we can do is we can put another storage on top of this one. Oh, the bad tide has ended. Excellent. Let's turn on the pumps in a moment. And the top one can be for scrap, and this can be for obtain. This is something else as well. I don't know if this was already in the game or if it was added in the latest update. There has been an update. I haven't read the patch notes for, but look, they get frameworks and things. Look, as you build stuff, look, frame, and then the building will be built. I didn't know I missed it. I didn't know that was something I missed. Something very that the settlers used to do. As you put the settlers in, does that? So some games just put scaffolding up around buildings, and the scaffolding falls down, the building's there. But the settlers used to build like a wooden frame, and then you'd build other things. There's also some games where you hammer them and they just sort of rise up out the floor slowly. I can't remember what game it is. Empire Earth, I think, did that. Where you put, look at that. Look, that is so cool. That is so cool. I just really like that. I really like that you get a friend. Look at that. Look, that's the thumbnail right there. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go to daytime, and yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about that, but I like little details like that. Little details like that just make the game feel a bit more. It's like, oh, that building is progressing. It's actually, it's building slowly over time, which is cool. I like that. I really like that. So yeah. Okay. So next day, let's turn the pumps back on. Let's turn all the pumps back on. So let's also turn these back on again. I know we don't. No, let's not. We don't have the food for it at all. We don't have. We have berries. That's all we got. Right. Stop for a moment. Let's plant some crops over here. Even if it's just something like kohlrabi or something like that. So let's get rid of this path here. We won't need that one. We won't need this one either. So the path is going to be here. I don't think this can be planted on, so we'll put a path there, like that. Okay, I want that path there. That's fine. And then let's put in just like a load of farmhouses here. They can reach all the way down to here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farmhouses here, and we just put a massive field of kohlrabi down, just to get us some food going. Like that. Just to get us some food up and running. That would make sense. The hydroponic farms are still going slow. They require things like planks and gears and metal blocks and stuff, which we don't particularly have all that much of. So yeah. Yeah, we get a kohlrabi field going there, and that should help us out there. We've got our haulers are grabbing things and moving things and doing stuff, and not really sure where they're taking it. Where are you taking the scrap to? Oh, they're taking the scrap to here, aren't you? Yeah, that makes sense. Can we also prioritize picking up those pieces and pick up the rubble on the floor here? Any other rubble dotted around somewhere that I might have missed? Oh, there's rubble there as well. Let's get rid of that. Get on the road as well. I want them to pick up the rubble because then they can use that to build things, and it's closer by. So, like for instance, this has got logs in it, so you might as well pick the logs up, put them in here, and then use them to build, because they can't pick up from the floor to build with, which is a little annoying, but it's just the way it is. It's just the way it goes. So, I'm actually going to change this up here. There you go. Okay. Okay, we'll get those built soon. Like, we need those now. Actually, we need those now. Can you come and build these now, please? I don't know where you're going. You're carrying logs because I asked you to carry logs. That makes sense. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Explosives are going on here. That's fine. We have one beaver doing nothing right now, which is awesome. Actually have a beaver. We could turn off these as well. These the pumps in the centrifuge can be turned off temporarily. They are not needed. So that's fine. We could also change the priority of these guys and put them low, so I'm going to do that. Let's make these a lower priority so people come out of the science and go into other buildings if they're needed. Science is kind of... We do need science, but we don't need science, if you know what I mean. We need science, but we don't need it now. It can wait. It can wait for later, so... Okay. Logs are going down because we aren't harvesting any, so we should probably get that going as well. There's no more logs being harvested anywhere here. Once this is built, we can harvest the logs over here, but we're not there yet, so Yeah, I just want to build a thing. I want to build all the things and do all the stuff. Food is priority. Let's get the food done first. Okay. Can you plant? It doesn't matter. You've only got kohlrabi in range, so just plant kohlrabi. Okay. You're going to be. Sorry, you'll harvest on you. So yeah, no plant. Actually, harvest, plant, harvest, plant, harvest. I think that's the most efficient way of doing it. Planting is quicker than harvesting. I'm hoping we can get at least one set of fields out of this before drought or something. A drought's not too bad because drought this will stay flooded for long enough, so that's not a problem. It's if we have a bad tide, another bad tide. I seem to be getting bad tide after bad tide after bad tide, which is odd because it's a 50% chance of getting a bad tide or a drought, and I've had like I think 4 bad tides, which is how it works. I know 50% will, yeah, you can possibly get the same thing over and over and over. That's fine, but it's suffering. We're suffering for it. We're definitely suffering for it. So okay, you should be a high priority. Yes, slightly higher priority, but you should be set to harvest. All you guys up here should be set to harvest all the time, and also prioritize cassava because that takes longer to grow, and you need cassava to do things. So I've been observing the farms. Like I just catch them out of the corner going like, that's not right. Like these are set to cassava and set to harvest, yeah, but they were harvesting the kohlrabi when there was loads of cassava to be planted. That's not right. You should do cassava first, harvest or plant, cassava harvest, then cassava plant, then kohlrabi harvest, kohlrabi plant. Is how I think this should work, and it doesn't, but it does sometimes and doesn't other times, and I don't quite get it, if I'm honest with you. I don't quite understand the way they do things, but yeah. I can also see why people go for bots and have bots do the farming, because it's just having farmers all year, because these farms are bad. Having farmers all year round makes sense. If we do go for bots, I think that's what they might do. They might exclusively become farmers and haulers and things for us. You know, they might do the I don't want to have bots take over the world, but bots should be like an addition to things. I don't want to have just bot takeover. Which is what most playthroughs I think end up at, is just bot takeover. No, I don't want that. I don't want bot takeover. I just want if they were haulers and builders, that would probably be okay, and then leave the farming and everything else up to beavers. Although farming is something that's just it's so bad. It's so bad for the yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we've got 9 beavers not working anywhere right now because of the yeah, because we don't have enough beavers, because I can't turn this on because I don't have enough food, and we can't have food. So I just need to basically wait for them to harvest the food and get things going, and then the fermenters to ferment the cassava, and yeah, we don't have that many cassava at all. Everyone's starving because obviously they're not getting the kohlrabi in, or they're not getting anything in. Because you are no, sorry, you are, yeah, you're 50% slower work speed, so now it's taking a lot longer to process the cassava. So we're gonna have a die-off. It's gonna happen. We're gonna have a die-off, and there isn't a great deal I can do about that. We're gonna get some cassava in here, which might or will help our beavers. I am surprised the farmers don't eat the cassava first themselves, so I think they do actually. They're first to it. So yeah, so this looks like we're going to get ourselves a bit of a cassava hit here. I'm going to change this path as well. Can we not plant? Yeah. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was going to say move this road, but it doesn't. We could put the road there and get rid of that road completely. That would make sense. That would make sense. Can you not plant along there, and we'll put the road in there, and then we'll get rid of this road completely here, and they can do it if they need to go over there. There's nothing over here, but if they need to, for whatever reason. Okay, our breeding is halted because our berries are growing, because everyone's eating the berries. We're getting loads of cassava in up here, which should be fine. Might actually change this up to you can reach everywhere. So if you go plant and then everyone else go harvest. Okay. We'll have one farm planting and the rest harvesting, and it does look as if that one farm in the center can indeed keep up with all the rest of the harvesters. Yep, it does look that way. It looks as if harvesting is way quicker than planting. Okay, sorry, planting is way quicker than harvesting. So yeah, one farm to 1 to 5, 1 out of 5 planting, the rest harvesting seems to work okay. And we're going to get a big abundance of kohlrabi in here. We have a drought coming, which isn't a problem. What are you doing? You picked up some logs and stuff. Cool. Okay. I'm not fussed about getting this built right away. Anyway, the food situation is far more important than anything else, so we'll just get the food coming in. And we'll have to pause all the drink. How are we doing? We're at 60 beavers. We're at 60 beavers. Okay. 60 times 3. We need 180 water per beaver. We currently have 2,800. So 2,800 divided by 180. We're good for 15 days, and we know the longest drought we're going to get is 14 days. So we're good for water. We are good for water. That doesn't include this over here and the hydroponic farms either, but it's fine. We're good for water. Okay. Now 60 beavers, we're good. Yeah. 3,000, yeah, we're even better. So. Get the breeding pods going again as well. Cool, cool, cool. I might kick these two back on again for a brief moment because they paused for a while. So, okay. Haven't built any of this over here. That's fine. Haven't put anything over here because I've prioritized other things in other places. So these are stopped. So let's pause all of these guys. I do keep checking on the Steam Workshop for whether the automation. Oh, hang on. It's called water extension, isn't it? I might be an idiot. That's it. I don't see the mod support thing. It's called water extension, isn't it? Water extensions are things that allow you to turn on and off these depending on the season. So I should install that. That would make so much more sense. Let's also pause these guys because now they can't run. That's going to get us some more things running. You obviously are going to stop working because there's nothing here for power. We don't need to pause you. You're fine. We have 6 beavers doing nothing. Hurrah! Hurrah! Let's run a tree. Chop down all the trees and replant all the trees. I think a 6-day drought. We're good. We're good. Okay. So we want to build a second water wheel, which means we need to get up here and also to connect said water wheel to the power system. So let's do that. Pushing the wrong button now. I'm pushing F to try and flip a road. That's not going to work. Put a large water wheel in here. Can we? Bump like that. Oh, we need to. Let's do this. Do this. Bump. Put you in there like that. Build a down and across and then up and across because I like that they've added these in here. I like they've added in here. It's I could have gone straight down off of this and along, but I can't come down to a T-junction. So if I build a second wheel, we can't do anything. So that's why I've done it this way. So then we can come along, we can go up to a T-junction and then come down and along. I could also push the water wheel over by 1, which would actually make life a lot easier for me. Let's do that. Let's push the water wheel over by 1. So, there. Actually, no. We want to... I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I've got one levee in with a platform on top of it. I don't know the flow rate of this river. I don't know whether two, I think two's enough. I think two's fine. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. So you want to go up, and then you want to go down there. You want to come across there, and then we'll put another water wheel in. We can connect it on the floor. That's even better. That's even easier for us. Okay, so can I? Right, let me see where I've also got priority stuff. So can we set to a high priority, because we do want it, but we don't want it like right now. Can you build? In fact, do you know what? Stop picking up stuff. Come and build things. I should get some builders' huts ready. That would probably help as well, wouldn't it? Yeah. Then we can also move this over here as well. That is quite possible. We can move this over here. Get rid of some of our trees, perhaps. Some of these trees get killed anyway because the river that flows by here. So put the wood and that in here wouldn't be such a terrible thing. Let me do this. Don't plant any trees in that area there. You are chopping them down. Yes, you are chopping them down. We'll go up here. Don't need that area there done anymore. That's all done and dusted and sorted. Boom. Don't want to chop down this area anymore. Here we've got one lonely tree up there which might start spreading its roots and doing things. That's I don't mind. I don't mind. That can spread. It's a little bit of a backup tree reserve. Maybe. We're good. I think we're good. I can't think of anything else. Why is the cassava being? I've been harvested. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. This can come along here. We can get rid of this road here. We can put more kohlrabi in here. I am now going to change. Oh, there's stuff down here as well. Kohlrabi. Let's put kohlrabi in there. But I'm going to change this one, I think, to be cassava. Although we're full on cassava because cassava's not so bad. What other food could we get? Let's change this field up here. Let's change this field. What other food could we get? So canola's no good. It's not. Soybean requires fermenting, doesn't it? Is that in here? Yeah, it just requires fermenting. So let's plant soybeans over here. So let's say, would you be so kind as to stop planting the cassava? But I do want you to harvest the cassava, if you don't mind. And then plant soybean. Yeah. And then what I'll do, how long does soybean take to grow? 8 days. And then what I'll do is I will switch all of these to be soybean. They can. You can't quite reach the very edges of that, but you can reach most of it, so that's fine. So we should all do soybean because soybean grows slower, so we want it to be prioritized to plant as quickly as possible. Then we go back to the cassava and so on and so forth. Also, I'm going to say, could you not plant any crops that side of the river anymore? Because it looks weird. We'll put soybean in here, which would be nice. Let's get ourselves a large warehouse. Put it there. Oop, and this can be for storing soybean. There we go, we get that. And then we'll get another, because we'll move this up here. We'll move this all up here. This will be fine. Yeah, we can figure this out. Need to get rid of that. Need to get rid of that. That's in the way. Where are my builders and what are you doing? You're building those. Okay, that's cool. You built the metal workshop. Need to build the explosive factory, but we can't because we have no metal blocks. Why? What happened to our metal blocks? There's nowhere to store them. That's why that does need to be prioritized, because they need to pick them up once this storage is built here. So yeah, okay, that's fine. And then we'll get this going on here. It's not going to be done ready for this time round here. We're not quite on it yet, but that's okay. That's okay. You'll plant this. You'll clear that out. That'll be fine. That'll work there. This will work here. Yada yada. We still haven't got the things on there. We're just kind of building, and I'm writing. I was very concerned we were going to lose lots of beavers. Very concerned they were all going to die. But we've managed to pull through without losing a single beaver to hunger that I saw. No, all old age. Right back day 90. Yep, all old age. So Don't think any beaver died. Yeah, so I think we're good. There's also explosives on the floor here, which we don't have any storage for either, because we need to get that built. Would you please prioritize that? Oh, you need planks. We don't. We do have planks. Loads of planks. Loads of planks. Come on. Come on, builders. Yeah, we'll get rid of those there. Put in some fermenters back here as well. Put wood. Gears. Oh, I need to get rid of another row of trees there. Oh, this is a... no, it's okay. It's okay. If we do that, that's fine. That's fine, because we can change these. Let's change these. We've got a good supply of logs. Oh no, don't plant any of those trees there. What I want you to do is I want you to plant oak. Oak is way better, but we went with pine seeding because you get a not fast supply of wood, and you get a quicker supply of wood in, so you can build things quicker. But oak overall is better. It takes a lot longer to grow. Let's go with where's trees here. It takes 30 days to grow, but gives you 8 wood in those 30 days. 30 divided by 8 gives you 8 divided by 30 gives you 0.2666 trees a day, if you're on average. The pine is 2 divided by 12, which gives you 0.166 a day. So these are almost twice as much as the pine trees. So they're absolutely worth doing. Mangroves aren't too bad. They're a little bit better than pine. They give you fruit as well, so you can, if you're not actually chopping them down, but they can be useful. The problem to them, early game especially, is you need to put them in a water source, and then the bad tide comes in and kills them. Now, when they're dead, if they've been fully grown, you can still harvest them, but then you need your beavers to go into the bad tide to harvest them. So it's kind of awkward. They're kind of awkward to use. They're more of a mid to late game now when you've got your river sectioned off, so you have an area that's nice water. So yeah. Okay. I do know we need to turn these on. I know. I can hear you. We need to turn these on. I know. I hear you. I hear. I'm not doing it yet. I'm waiting 2 days. We've got enough water. Water's still good. We've still got 2,000 water. That's fine. It's just this takes all of our beavers to do things. I'm kind of waiting for stuff to. Let's do it now. There we go. Also, these need to be turned on as well. That can be turned off because it has no power. I've got your metal blocks, which is awesome, which means you should be able to get your metal blocks very, very soon. That's fine. You are going to pick up stuff here, aren't you? No, where are you going? Where are you going? You're going to put explosives down. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It's building explosives. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You do that. You do that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm surprised this hasn't got built, but doesn't need to be built yet. Plus obtain, we have no beavers to obtain anyway, so... Yeah, so we get this running. This should start producing stuff there. You should also start producing mushrooms, which should be fine. The mushroom farms aren't going as quick as I thought they would do, to be honest with you. But then I didn't look at how many. I don't know how many this does. What was the numbers for this? What was the number for this? So 45 divided by 192. And then times 24, because that's per hour. For some bizarre reason, that's per hour. Well, it's the same as every other building, so that's why it's per hour, even though it's, yeah. So it's 5.62 mushrooms a day. Okay. You need 4 every 2 hours. So what is that? What is that? That is, you need 12. You need 12 mushrooms a day. So 2 of these should be just about right for 1 of these. If my calculations are correct. Correct. Yeah, you do 45, 5.6, so 2 5.6s are 11.2. You want 12 a day. Obviously, you're not running all day long because you have your downtime, whereas this does run all year round. this runs regardless. So yeah, 2 of these should be enough for that. That's really strange. Why have we not got such a huge surplus of mushrooms? Did they stop at some point? Okay. So if it's two, just under 2 to 1, if we build, let's not build the top one. Let's just build 4, and then we can put 2 of these guys in for doing that, and that'll be fine. We're also going to get soybean as well, so we need another fermenter for that. Yeah, I think that'll work. And we'll try and squeeze this all in here, but what I need to do is I need to blow this up here. So I need to get double explosives, which we do have the science for, and put them there. And then we can put in a fermenter system back here. We can do this. We can do one set in the wall. So we'll get rid of this path here. We'll do one set in the wall, like that. We do one there, and that transfers powers across to this one, and then we can do behind it the same again, and it transfers power around, and it just allows us to transfer power across and have a way of it works, and it's the same spacing as one of these. Is 4 deep, or that's 1 wider, so but that works pretty well. And then you can have like 2 doing mushrooms, 1 doing cassava, and then behind it you can have I'm doing soybeans. I don't know. We might need more than 1 cassava running as well. So 2 soybeans, 2 cassava, 2 mushrooms. That seem right? That seems right to me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's leave this one here. Let's come back next time, and we will carry on from there. I will try and get some things built and stuff. Obviously, a lot of our builders are grabbing things from everywhere. They're building up here. They're building down there. They're building everywhere. So we've got a lot going on. So yeah. Oh, our scrap metal is done. Tell you what, let's pause our scrap metal as well. Stop. I don't need that many of them there over there. I wanted to basically just eat this as quickly as possible because the bad tide was going to come down here. We've now changed our mind on that, so okay. You'll do that. Yeah. Right. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.